It's a sunny morning. Here I am, sitting in my desk while waiting for my pupils to come. Here with me is a scrapbook, the most beautiful thing I ever had. Whenever I lift the pages, I feel like I'm in a different place, in a different time, with different people. Here with me is a scrapbook that reminds me of the past. It was a sunny morning. This will be Teacher Jessa's first time to teach after graduating. She will be teaching a class of 3rd graders in Rainbow Ridge Learning School. She'll be the new teacher to replace Miss Wilma in the 2nd grading period. When walking along, she saw a girl carrying loads of thick books. It looks like she can't carry all those books, until she dropped it and she saw the books all landed on the ground. So she jogged over to help her. They sat on a bench, relaxing for a little while.
Hey kid, seems like you have a lot of things to do. Do you read those? What grade are you in?
Grade 3.
Grade 3? So who's your teacher? Teacher Nina? She's very smart, and I guess she makes geniuses out of her students. Maybe you're a bright kid too, right? Keep it up.
The last word struck the kid. It was her first time to hear someone a teacher says she's smart.
By the way, I'm Teacher Jessa. I'm new here. What's your name?
Faith.
1 p.m. That's the start of her class. All kids are in the room. There are 15 kids in her class. All seems to be pretty okay. They are cheerful, bright, and polite. She thinks she will have a good experience here. She hopes there will be no naughty kid to test her patience, or a wild kid who will bring disaster to the class. In the 2nd day, she has taught them science. 3rd day, she gave a quiz. But to her surprise, she received 16 papers when there are only 15 kids in her class. Who on earth have submitted this mysterious paper? Does she have a ghost pupil? At the back of the paper, it says, "Please check this and leave on your table." So, she checked all the paper, including the mysterious paper. That paper got a score of 8 over 10. Not that bad. She left it on the table. One time, she asked them to draw the solar system. She received 16 sheets of paper again. That paper with no name written in it says, "Please check this and leave on your table." After 3 minutes, she returned in her room. She saw a girl, alone in the room, standing in front of the desk. She was staring at that piece of paper, the mysterious paper.
Aha! So you're the kid who submits those mysterious papers. You're my 16th pupil, aren't you?
Teacher Jessa said. The girl was shocked.
Not really, Teacher Jessa. I'm from Miss Nina's class.
It's alright, Faith.
They talked in the room, and teacher discovered that Miss Nina forces Faith to bring those thick books, read it all, and visit the library after her class. Teacher Nina always calls Faith to answer, and when she makes mistakes, Miss Nina will scold this girl. It just so happened that when she passed by Teacher Jessa's room and saw her teaching the same topic in science, she thinks that Teacher Jessa might help her. Faith thinks that she might learn in her class. But because Faith is shy, she decided to listen secretly outside the room, near the window where she could see teacher as she teaches. Faith submits those papers to her friend, who sits near the window. So, from that day forward, after Faith's class, She goes to Teacher Jessa's room and joins there. Teacher Jessa befriends her, teaches her in her assignments and other school-related stuffs. Sometimes, they talk about their personal lives. Usually, it's all about Faith. Teacher discovered that Faith is already 10 years old and in grade 3 level, in which at that age should be in the 4th or 5th grade. When Faith was 6, her father died in a car accident, and her mother is severely injured. Faith's mother, who is still stuck in the past, spends every day drinking beer. She lost her interest to Faith, and Faith lost interest to her and her studies. As a result, Faith got poor performance in class and became a 3rd grader twice. Her teachers from grade 1 to grade 3 said she's such a bane. She doesn't care about everything. She is not scared when her teacher says, "Tell your mom to come here. We need to talk." She knows that even when they call her mom won't come. Her mom always spends the day in her room alone. It's like her grandma is the only one who loves her. Fortunately, or unfortunately, Miss Nina became her teacher, and she was afraid of her. So that's it. She pays attention at least to her studies. Teacher Jessa and Faith became close friends. Since they were neighbors, Teacher Jessa accompanies her in her house, and Faith sometimes visits Teacher Jessa. One day, Faith goes home. Her grandma is away, so she thinks it would be better if she'll tell the news to her mom.
We have a field trip at Enchanted Kingdom. I want to join.
I can't afford.
Can't afford? Oh, Mom, but you have lots of money to buy bills.
Shut up! I'm not interested. You will not go. I won't go with you.
You're so unfair. I wish you were with my mom.
Faith left their house. She keeps on running. She doesn't know where to go. She wandered everywhere until she gets tired. It's getting dark, and she's afraid to be alone at night. Somebody knocked at Teacher Jessa's house. It was Faith. Faith hugged Teacher Jessa and cried.
She never understands. I don't want to return. I hate her.
The next morning, Jean went to Teacher Jessa's house.
You have phoned me last night. You said Faith is here. Where is my daughter?
You're looking for her? So now you're concerned. Janine, it's almost 4 years now. You have to move on. We can't turn back time. We can't wake the dead. You can no longer be there for your child. But you're still alive. You're living up to this day because someone needs you. Your daughter needs you. Faith needs you.
It's not that easy.
Accept everything. Who do you think suffers most? You? No. It's your child who carries all those burdens, all this pain. At her early age, she already lost the love every child needs. She lost her father and even her mother. It's easy for you to ignore her, but you don't even realize what you will be her life without you. She suffers in deep pain more than what you feel. She's greatly affected. You don't even know how much you're changing this girl's life. She never studies. She becomes pessimistic. She becomes wild. She doesn't even care about the world because she thinks the world hates her. You're destroying her life. Don't you see that?
Faith could hear them. She could hear her mother cry. She could hear her teacher speak.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's never too late.
I need my daughter back. She's all I have. She's all I need. Please. Please.
Just then Faith emerged. She ran towards her mother and hugged her.
I love you, Mom.
Faith embraced her tight. like she won't ever let her go. It was a moment of reconciliation and love. From that day forward, Janine changed. She supports her daughter. She teaches her at home. She accompanies her on her way to school. They sleep to bed together, and they joined the field trip for the first time. Faith excels in school and became the first honor in her 4th grade. When she was in grade 6, she's the valedictorian. Teacher Jessa was so surprised. Jean owes it all to her child's teacher. Hearing her valedictory speech, Teacher Jessa remembers the past. She saw a kid carrying loads of books. She thought that kid was a bookworm. Now, that kid had just admitted that she was about to throw those books in the garbage. But the kind teacher said she was smart. That kid became her mysterious pupil. That kid changed her. That kid became a part of her life. Just a simple help, just a simple touch. A simple care and a simple compliment. A simple compliment that became her motivation. And a motivation that changed herself to a better one. Everybody needs a helping hand. And you have no idea how can a simple act have a greater impact. You have no idea how your love can transform a person's life forever. Now, she have realized that she's more than just a teacher. She's not only a dispenser of learning. She is everybody. She can be anybody who carries any duties. As what Saint LaSalle have said, teach minds, touch hearts, transform lives. Oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Teacher Jessa. Thank you for listening to my story.
Remember my growing years, they're filled with joy because you're there.